Hey y'all, let's talk. I'm actually getting ready to go to the warehouse. I'm running late. I'm always running late, to be honest. Um, if it weren't for my middle school daughter, she keeps me in check because she also is always running late, and she needs to be at school like 8:20. So we run late together. And by late, I mean she's there on time, but we are on the struggle bus. Anyway, she actually rode the actual bus today. That gave me more time to waste doing absolutely nothing. Anyway, tariffs. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the tariff situation. So if you purchase beads from me or anywhere for that matter, the type of beads that I sell, the silicone and the acrylic beads are manufactured in China. That is not a surprise. We all know that. They come from China and the US and China right now. And since the beginning of April, really the whole year, but April it really hit hard, have been dealing with the kind of this tariff situation with China. So I wanted to update you on my Pretty Posh Princess and that situation. If you have been watching my socials lately, you have seen I have been doing a ton of sales. So that has nothing to do with the tariffs. That's just something that I've been planning on doing, is like a spring cleaning situation. My warehouse gets out of control. I will do videos for things, and then I'll just set a bowl or a bucket of beads somewhere, and then I'll forget, and then it's in my way, and then I move it. And then I do it again, and then I do it again, and then I do it again, and then I just have a collection of random stuff everywhere. Or I discontinue things, I stop selling them, and I empty the last couple of those items into a drawer, and I set it somewhere and I forget. So I thought last year I did like a warehouse clean, but it turns out it was actually like 2 years ago. So anyway, I've been doing that. I've been really working on inventory. I've been running inventory reports, going through stuff that way, and been running some big sales. So hopefully you've been able to take advantage of some of those happening at the warehouse. There's still a lot left. There's more that I need to do. Sometimes I just don't have the ambition. So that's life. But when it comes to tariffs, I have not, okay, take that back. I just placed an order. So I haven't bought anything in 7 weeks prior to Monday. Today is Thursday. I think it's May 1st because I keep seeing the Justin Timberlake it's going to be May, which never gets old. Honestly, it's always going to be funny. But I just bought some stuff. So you've noticed that in terms of new items on my Pretty Posh Princess, I've been working on new mixes and kits and things like that I make in-house. I always make those in-house anyway. But in terms of new beads, new designs, things like that, I just haven't had them lately. And partially because I have been really focused on the clean out that I've been doing, like the spring cleaning and the organizing and the sales that I've been running, but also partially because of the tariffs. So 145%, I haven't looked at the news today, but as of yesterday and every day for the last X amount of weeks, it has been 145%. So what that means is that anybody that is importing goods, you pay for your goods, so I pay for my beads, and then when they get here, the US will go through the shipping invoice, and then I will pay an additional 145% to US Customs for those goods. So you can see how that would be really devastating to a lot of businesses that rely on imports. And I understand the purpose behind what's going on, and I can say I support that too. It sucks, like, for lack of better words. It does suck for businesses like mine while we're in kind of this shuffle of what's going to happen. But I can tell you, my pretty posh princess is not going anywhere. I can tell you that our inventory runs pretty deep, which is why I've been able to do 7 weeks of sales, including 30%, 40%, 50% off everything in stock, and I still have a lot. So I've been doing that, and we're okay. So we're okay. We are going to be getting some new stuff in. I have, it's not a workaround. It's legit. I'm just working with my suppliers for different ways and methods, for some of these imports. So we have 3, so we work with 3 main factories, and I have shipments on, we're working right now with all 3. So we shall see how that works out here in the next couple of weeks. We'll see kind of what happens when those start coming in, and I can give you an update. Realistically, I want to say that my plan is not really to raise prices on my website. I did put focals up to $1 recently from 95 cents. That's the only thing. But be prepared to see companies will have to raise some prices, and we don't want to have to do it. And like I said, I'm not planning on that currently. That's not like on my forefront of my mind of what I'm going to do. But know that if companies like mine or other bead companies do, like, just be patient and with us, and please continue to show your support. This is really tough for everybody. We offer free shipping in the US on orders over $50. I do codes all the time, and I have rewards. So when my company pays for shipping, when we're giving 30, 40, 50% off of the products already, shipping it for free to you, running a warehouse, the overhead, my employees, my insurance, on my product cost now is quadrupled. There has to just be some give somewhere. And so we're working on that. And again, I'm going to say I have no plans as of right now to be raising prices significantly or at all. I'm keeping my free shipping over 50. I'm going to keep working on figuring out the best ways to move forward in what we're going through today, and hope that it's just good for everybody. I'm not like a political person, and I don't want to talk politics when it comes to my company. So this in no way was that. It's just strictly informational about tariffs, because it's a real thing that we're dealing with. And so that aside, all of the bead companies here in the US, I wish you all just strength during these times. And for any company that is navigating these new waters on what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, I'm just sending good vibes and strength your way. We very honestly, to manufacture our own products would be hundreds of thousands of dollars in equipment, and we would still be importing raw materials. So I understand how we want to bring stuff here, and I support that. But there are some companies like mine where that just is not really a viable option. So it's just riding the waves and seeing what's going to happen. But I wanted to just tell you guys all, thank you for your support. Thank you for continuing to shop My Pretty Posh Princess. When you shop My Pretty Posh Princess, you are supporting my family. You are supporting my amazing employee, Morgan, and her family. So it really, every order means a lot to us. We have been in business since 2013 when my oldest daughter was born. So we are, what, 13, 14, 15, 12, 13, 12 or 13 years. So we have been here just riding the waves for years, trying to figure out the market, and just as things change. So hang in there with all of us. I hope that everybody is doing well. I will keep you updated on what that import looks like, because I'm curious, so I know other people are curious too. So when those first orders start rolling in under this tax, I'll let you guys know. I'll try to do a video and kind of tell you what that was like, what that process was like. Hopefully I'm not scarred from it. File bankruptcy. Hopefully not. No, I'm just kidding. But we will see. I went to bed with really wet hair last night, and it is, it's out of control. So I will let you guys know more as I find some things out and as my imports start rolling in. So thanks for hanging out with me here in my bathroom this morning as I get ready to go to work late and leave early for my son's track meet. But be strong. We've got this. And thank you so much for your support. It really and truly means the world to my family and I and our employees.